course. Here's Taylor Jenkins.
Didn't come up with some offensive rebounds that were, crucial possessions late. Obviously, LeBron gets his right hand, which can happen at the end of the game. Some breakdowns for us one-on-one and shift defense. We didn't shift, and they scored too much in the paint late in the game. Very disappointing loss.
Taylor, you had Tillman instead of Brooks as the primary defender on LeBron a lot of the game, including the last play of regulation. What factored into that decision?
He's done great on him.
Any other questions? Chris?
Game ends up going to overtime. You used the challenge in the first half on a possession play that you ended up not going your way. Was that a mistake to use the challenge on that in retrospect?
Yes.
Michael, do you have one more?
Taylor, just you going back to you mentioned Xavier Tillman has been doing a good job on LeBron James, but Luke Kennard, why didn't you turn to him down the stretch in the game?
I mean, we needed to get a stop. I thought we were getting great looks on offense. Dez had open shots, we missed tons of layups. Luke was struggling until he hit that, three at the end, and, we wanted some defensive personnel out there to try to read and switch and have physicality and, just have one guy that was going to be in like a hedge position. So, but then when they were driving and we weren't shifting off the ball, it didn't matter who was on the floor. We gave them too much space downhill.
Taylor, you're up 97-90 with less than 6 minutes to go. Obviously, this team hasn't been great in the fourth quarter this season. What did you see down the stretch from this team, just in terms, was it in your mind just a factor of offensively shots not falling? Were you not getting the shots you wanted? How would you describe kind of how you did offensively down the stretch?
Yeah, I thought offensively, we executed. We've been adding some stuff the last couple of days. I thought our poise and execution was pretty solid. You got to give them credit. They're playing physical, so it's going to, force some difficult entries for you. But I thought we got some great looks when we got offensive rebounds. We couldn't convert down the stretch. And then, in the fourth quarter defensively, Russell gets hot, knocks down some threes, and, that was some mistakes on the ball that we got to clean up and get better at.
We'll actually go Joe here.
Down 3-1 now. Obviously, that's not the spot that you want. But what do you know about this team that you guys will show up on Wednesday?
Yeah, we're just going to keep fighting. That's what we do. You don't want to be down 3-1. Series isn't over. Our whole focus is getting home tomorrow and then just focus on just winning one game. That's all you can control right now. So going out there and just playing our best basketball, it's time. We got to play our best game yet to date, and it's got to be in Game 5.
Ja took another hard fall on that hand. Was that a factor down the stretch, and is there any concern moving forward with that?
I don't think it was a factor down the stretch, and I think he'll be okay. So, obviously took a hard fall, but I think he bounced back and was playing just fine.
We'll do last two. We'll go Keith, and then we'll go Joe.
It was another slow start. What were some of the reasons you thought for that? And then how did you feel the guys responded after that start?
Yeah, I completely different than Game 3. I think our guys played a whole lot better in the first quarter comparatively. Scoring 23 points. I thought we were just missing shots early. It was just one of those things. It just took us another couple of minutes to get settled into the game. And we got to start better. The looks, the execution, the play calls. I thought our defense was doing a really good job. We had opportunities in transition. We had open shots, just couldn't fall, and it was just a matter of getting ourselves going. But I liked how we played. We're just not making enough shots. You're shooting 39%. At one point, I think we're in the low 30s in the playoffs. It's really hard to win. Puts a lot of pressure on our defense. And again, I thought our defense, for the most part, did a good job. And there's so many things we still can clean up on defense. And we just got to find a way to play better on offense.
Dez, great for most of the night, great in the fourth quarter, only 2 looks in overtime. Do you think he ran out of gas?
Well, I think I don't think he ran out of gas. We were trying to pick some different spots, and then I think he did a good job, facilitating too. He was in score mode, and then kind of reading, the collapsing defense. He kicked out a few times. I think the 2 open looks he got were on a drive and kick and an offensive rebound. Obviously, trying to put the ball in his hands to be a playmaker, and it's your decision whether it's to score or play make. And I thought he made some good reads, and obviously you want him to get more shots for sure because he obviously was playing great for us offensively. We'll go back and watch the film, see where we can clean up, where we can play better, and how we got to focus on just getting a win in Game 5. Great, thanks everybody.
Podium game for several late